As the plaque on the statue states, this bronze cougar sculpture was a gift from the class of 1965. The artist Avard Fairbanks, with the help of his son Justin, originally cast this statue in plaster in that same year. However, funds were not available at the time to cast it in bronze, so the plaster cougar was mounted on pylon for several years. According to BYU's digital archives, the sculpture was eventually cast in Italy, and the bronze cougar was installed in 1974, just before a game against Utah State University. Avard Fairbanks was exposed to art all of his life. His father, John B. Fairbanks, was a well-known mural painter and art teacher at Brigham Academy. When John had the opportunity to make copies of masterpieces at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, Avard went with him and wanted to make copies of his own. At first, Avard was not allowed to copy because he was only 12 at the time, but once the curator saw his talent, Avard was given permission. A couple years later, he was offered a scholarship at the Art Students League under James Earl Fraser, and around the same time, Avard's work was displayed at the National Academy of Design. Much of the work done by Fairbanks is meant to be spiritual or intended to uplift viewers. Pieces like the Angel Moroni, as well as many of the sculptures on Temple Square in Salt Lake City, serve this purpose of spiritual reflection. Fairbanks wanted his art to be simple and direct, with no room for misunderstanding. He also wanted it to be easily digestible for viewers of all ages. A bronze cast of a fierce cougar may not seem like an uplifting image at first, especially when you stand in front of its massive clawing paw and bared fangs. It is not an image that evokes spiritual meaning or causes the viewer to reflect on their religious zeal. Instead, this is a powerful image of BYU's mascot that stirs up school pride or school spirit in the hearts of BYU fans and football players who enter LaVell Edwards Stadium. It may also be intended to strike fear into the visiting team. Regardless of which side you are on, the majestic cougar stands as a symbol of strength and as a reminder of what it means to be a BYU Cougar.